Water levels are concerning to some, but most seem to shrug it off. Here on Wink, we brought it to you as breaking news yesterday. Parts of Cape Coral are under mandatory water restrictions because levels of their drinking water are low. Wink News anchor Taylor Wirtz joins us live from the Cape. Taylor, why is the water shortage so concerning for some?
Amanda, because it means their well, the source of their home's water, is at risk of drying up. Some people I spoke with today say they're not too worried about this as the Cape is always running a little dry. But others remember what it's like to be without water, and they don't want a repeat of that. Water woes are nothing new for people in northeast Cape Coral.
Every season, that's what happens.
But Mark Elsner with the South Florida Water Management District says water levels in the mid-Hawthorne aquifer, which most homes in the area depend on, are at a record low.
This is a serious situation. There have been in the past dry well complaints, and people had to replace their drinking water wells because they weren't drilled deep enough. This is the primary source for drinking water in this area.
Mercury Morgan knows that struggle all too well.
I think like maybe a year ago the pump went out because the well was real low. We couldn't shower, wash clothes, so it was an issue.
In an effort to keep this from happening again and protect drinking water, the district is issuing once-a-week irrigation restrictions, meaning neighbors can only water their lawns once a week.
It's one of the largest uses for that water is irrigation. So that's why we're focusing on irrigation restrictions to try to minimize that use.
Elsner says there's no exact timeline for how long the restrictions will last, but they could end up going till May.
These could be in place through the rest of the dry season until the rains return and we see improvement in the aquifer.
Morgan admits it's not ideal, but it's better than losing his water altogether.
It stinks, but like I said, it has to do with nature. We can't do anything about that.
The South Florida Water Management District tells me water restrictions in Cape Coral will be monitored and enforced by Cape Coral City staff, those in unincorporated Lee County by county staff. Live in Cape Coral, Taylor Wirtz, Wink News.